Hello everybody, welcome to the beta version of Gundam Breaker. I'm telling you guys, this game is serious. Oh man. I was recently just looking up online far as just doing my browsing far as what games I want to buy sooner or later. And we are losing a lot of frames, but I don't know. So hopefully this part goes well. But anyway, I played a little bit of it. It is in Japanese, as far as anything goes. So I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'll get lost a little bit, but man, oh man, is this game rad, dude. I mean, if you do not mind going through the trouble far as setting up a new user and creating a new account, but in Japan, go download this game because it is the truth. It is the truth. I'm telling you, I have never been excited for a game like this. I'm pressing buttons to see just how fast it's still capturing pretty fast. Like, okay, hit X. Okay, I mean, okay, mission start. Look at the graphics. It's a little bit. I mean, it's a little bit of a delay as far as anything, but I think it'll go. It'll do well in rendering. I don't know. I'm looking at my TV, so there's nothing wrong. Just look at this guy. We have the standard Gundam. I do not know what his name is. Everybody, please comment on what these Gundams are because you will love this game. If you love the fact that the other Gundams and how deep the discussion was and the other ones, you will love this game. I keep telling you, I'm like, you buddy, shut up. I'm not going to believe you. Oh, okay. Okay. All right then. Anyway, let's get to it because I have played a little bit of this game, so I kind of know what I'm doing and what I need to be doing. Just look at that. Just it doesn't. The combat is not as fluent as I like as far as the other one, but it's still good enough to the point where I feel like it doesn't lose its quality. I feel like they had to take from it. They had not to do as much as they could just because of how they wanted the game to play out, how they wanted to feel. It really does feel like a real Gundam, I guess, anime because most of the time, I'm not going to say all the time because I remember the old Gundams. They did not fight that much. Even in Gundam, like even even in Gundam, like I think 00, basically where the God Gundam was, like the Burning Gundam, even then they kind of, it was a kind of like a chess game, stuff like that. There was a lot of fast movement sometimes, but it wasn't like all in your action, in your face all the time, like Gundam Dynasty Warrior is. So you're not getting overwhelmed. Basically, it really does feel like I guess a true Gundam game. What I'm doing is most of the times you have to go to those little areas. Like the boost, you can't boost for long, but the boost goes so fast, so like that. And the loading screens, watch this. Bam. There you go. I mean, stuff like that. Like I said, this is the beta, so hopefully the loading screens, when they make the stuff, it's not that bad. Look at that, just goodness all around. I'm going to show you why I love this game and why I'm in love with it. And why it's going to be my next, not even my next LP, but because I can't say that, it comes out like way later. So this is the only thing I don't like is like the targeting system. You really got to move around, and where you see that right there. I love it. I gotta go look at this. I have to go find my head and go pick it up. Because they can knock every part of your body off, and there's certain times where if you get your top half knocked off, you're gonna have to call it back over because everybody knows the pilot is in the chest and not in the head. So if you get your head knocked off, you can still fight, but it messes up your targeting system and stuff like that. As far as anything, I'm not 100% sure of all my information. Like I said, you're more than welcome to call me out on it just because Gundam has always been one of the animes that I do not mind, learning more and more about. Certain people get obsessed with animes. I am not that kind of person. Unfortunately, Gundam's always been that one that I'm like, I don't know. I really like this game. Oh, it's cool, guys. It's fun. Like I said, if you don't mind going through the trouble trying to get a Japanese PSN account, I would go download the beta because it's really worth it. Just because you're going to see how much I have. You know, this is just the beta. I probably at least have a good hour's worth, and it comes with matchmaking. I didn't really test it out, but I knew I was able to access it, so I knew that I can go matchmaking. Look, what's that? What is that? What did I just lose? I feel like I just lost something, right? Oh! Did I just lose an antenna? I think I just lost an antenna. I'm not 100% sure. I know it's probably something I needed. Go away. You are annoying. You are annoying. Yeah, so unfortunately, it's one of those games I can, you know, I can just be myself and just talk over. I don't feel like I have to make something up, you know. It just the commentary just flows, you know. And I'm really excited to even like showing you just a piece of this game because it's just fun. See, I'm collecting little parts. Oh my god, I don't want to ruin it for you. I don't want to ruin it for you, but I'm not. Shut up, Tofu. Just shut up. You'll see in a moment. You'll see in a moment. Okay, so everything's in Japanese, so you already know I have no idea what I'm doing. That's why I had to play through it a little bit just so I can, so I didn't look stupid far as anything, because I did have a little bit of time struggling with it. Excuse me. As you can see, they do a little damage as far as anything long range, and I even got like my head busters or whatever. Even that was in the other Dynasty Warrior games. It's pretty unique. What is that? Oh, okay. I usually can. Okay, I can kill them so they don't get back up. Somehow I don't know why I'm not doing it, but it's usually just hold it. I don't know if it's. Yeah, it's usually just hold it. There we go. That's the charge shot right here. Hold on. Nope. I'll show you. Once I get one targeted, that is the charge shot. It's pretty nice. Just long distance, stuff like that. How you liking these graphics? It's basically, it's what it needs to be. It's something where, I mean, as far as anything, look at the texture of this. It's like not like, oh man, the graphics so cool, but you know, it's where it counts to the point where you don't have to. You're focusing more on, I guess, the fighting and the style of your Gundam as far as anything. Because I mean, I look at my Gundam and I look like a Gundam. I look like a regular Gundam from the first, when they first started, you know, not one of these Gundams. And these are, I guess, I've always thought the Gundams were the more I guess, to be honest, I guess they call them new types. I always thought that those were the Gundams, not these right here. But no, these are the original ones, the ones that, you know, first started, you know, and people were trying to get those to going. I don't know the whole story, but I'm pretty sure you guys do. Look at his head just flopping off. Get out of here. Yes. Enemies are popping up. I am having fun. Gotta watch out where you aim, just because, I mean, it's really like the way you look is how you shoot your gun and everything. So as far as this, if I look down, he's gonna shoot down. Unfortunately, you can't do it in the air. I tried, see, can't do it, but so I mean that's something that. But I'm pretty sure they all have aerial attacks, just because how unique this thing is. So I got my block right there, and that block did damage. Oh, that block did damage. It's so cool. Let's see how far these things go. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Okay, where did that go? I need that. Give me that. Yes. So, like I said, stuff just be falling out. My goodness, yes. It is a Gundam game for true Gundam players. Oh, did something fall? Oh, no, okay, there we go. Can't even see. It's so good you can't even see. You know you're kicking butt. we move on to the next area. This is fun. This is fun. I hope nothing goes wrong with the recording, but at the same time, I don't mind re-recording stuff like that. Look at just like how fast stuff goes. I'm just so happy, man. Because I mean, I was just watching Game Grumps, and Aaron was talking about how he wasn't feeling none of these games that were coming out, and I was so with him. I was like, man, I mean, they were talking about BioShock Infinite, and don't get me wrong, that gameplay is very fluent. That game is basically art itself. But I mean, as far as the story, unfortunately, I hate to bring this up, but unfortunately, I'm going to say that I am of color. So I mean, as far as a story about far as like slavery and stuff like that, you know, blacks being treated such different. That's old news to me, just because I mean, as far as anything, I experienced it, I lived it. So I mean, if you make a story about that, it just kind of brings up that, well, it's 2013. It's still something that we like to see. It's still like Django, and I mean, what was it? Django Unchained. It was a story about what, some slave. I didn't watch it. That's why I didn't watch it. I mean, I'm not gonna go to a movie just about that stuff like that. Like I've seen enough. I've lived enough. I'm tired of the hatred. So like I said, I don't have to go to the movies and watch and experience stuff like that. I can just go outside. Like I said, if people don't know, I live where I mean, basically when I went to school, I live in if anybody knows, I hate to put my stuff out there, but I live in Westfield. So, and one of our school trips was around the neighborhood where the KKK started. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, is this a trap? I was sitting in the back of the bus, and I think I was like the one of two black people, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, you know, if shit goes down, excuse my language, I said, if anything goes down, we heading out the back of the bus. So I was like, I was serious. Oh my goodness, hold on. Anybody, is that the one that ooh, what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. I hate to break up what I was saying, but like I wasn't saying anything important. Dang, what's his name? Crap, I just blew up. Good thing you don't start over, you just respawn. It's not new. What's his name? He's the pilot of that Gundam. He's the pilot of that Gundam and some other Gundam. Can't think of his name, but he was the main character in the second one, and he was kind of the backstory of the third one and stuff like that. But basically, I think that is his. Ooh, I took off his thing. That's what's up. Look, shot. Look at his body. He's gone. Oh my goodness. Yeah, basically, yeah, he was one of the main characters. Anybody remember his name? Please tell me, just because. You know, I can't remember. But yeah, back to what I was saying, that I really wasn't into I mean, far as the story was still good, far as anything, they really captured it, far as being historically correct, how would they refer to us, how they would look down and stuff like that. But at the same time, it really wasn't that different of a game. I feel like it was easily just easily could be some other game. I mean, if you took the same story and ported it to another game, I mean, you would still have the same feel. I mean, most people would disagree. I'm not saying you don't have to agree with me. I'm just saying my point of view is that in a game that really wasn't a game, that was more of someone trying to show you a story, and they put a more popular type of game to it. So if they made it like a dungeon RPG, it wouldn't make sense, you know, it wouldn't fit. But they made it a first-person shooter, so everybody loves first-person shooters, and they made a good story behind it. I think that's what he was really trying to say. But oh, they took one. That's so cool, though. I like the penalty. It makes you want to actually do better. But I hope I'm not selling these. I don't know what I'm doing. It's just in Japanese, guys. But anyway, here it comes. This is why I love this game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.